Alright guys, I've done this once before, and I did it again. I scoured all through Amazon, through the deep depths of the Amazon pages, to look for things that were advertised as unbreakable, and I'm going to try to break them. The first one that I found are these. Bravario, I think that's how you say it. But it says right on the box, unbreakable wine glass. Unbreakable. Let's see how true that is. That's really, really, really bold to put. A lot of these things that are unbreakable, they might put unbreakable, in the Amazon title or whatever, but they usually don't put unbreakable on the box. That's a really bold choice. So it looks like some type of, it's not even really like a real wine glass. Looks like some type of plastic or something. I think I could slam this on the ground one time and break it. That actually did nothing. That actually hit the camera. I hope you're okay. I gotta admit, I am impressed. Let me get something I can hit that with. Let's go with the baton. They might have got me on this one. Let's try to smash it down. I mean, I hit that pretty hard. They weren't lying. That is not breaking. Let's try a hammer. There you go. Something with some weight to it. The whole table jumped up. I don't even know what to say. Whenever I took that out of the package and I kind of saw that it was flexible, I thought it would shatter. Easily, too. Let's try the katana. So even though this is kind of breaking the rules for, unbreakable. It's just like a boomerang. It just hits the wall and flies off. I mean, there's a slice in it from the katana. I don't even know what to do. You know what? I'm not finished with this yet. But as of right now, we'll call this unbreakable, but I'm not done with this yet. Now this next one, after that wine glass, I'm a little bit concerned now. Because this next one's kind of similar. It's just like a regular cup. But same thing, it's listed as unbreakable. Although it's a little bit thicker. The plastic is thicker. And typically, when it's a little bit thicker, it can shatter easier. So, I think we might be able to get this one. That was lame. I mean, literally one slam on the ground. The bottom cracked. Although it's still usable. If I can get my hand in there. I don't think it's through, so it's still usable. Oh, it cracked. Yeah. Cracked all the way through. That's kind of what I was afraid of. That's what I expected to happen with the wine glass, was for it to just crack like that. But these things that are a little bit thicker, they're going to crack. I will say, under normal circumstances, say you just kind of say you just knock it off a table or something, I think that would be fine. But under extreme use and to be labeled unbreakable, no. All right, before we go any further, we need to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Hungry Root. If you're a busy person like me, you know what I don't like doing? I don't like going to the grocery store. I don't like going there and dealing with all the people, walking up and down all the aisles, trying to find the stuff that I want, which for some reason, it feels like every grocery store, they rearrange the entire store every 2 days, so you're just mindlessly walking up and down the aisles, can't find what you need because somebody moved it around. But you know what I do like? I like opening up my front door and seeing that I have groceries that have been delivered by Hungry Root. Something else that's cool is that Hungry Root now has over 50,000 chef-crafted recipes that most of the time can be done in 15 minutes or less. Something else that's cool is that Hungry Root also holds their food to a very high standard, and they screen out over 200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. So really, I mean, what else could you ask for? You're saving time, you're saving money, you're getting good food. What else could you want? Let's dump this out, see what we can make for dinner. Oh, we got our recipes. Ooh. Looks like we got a bunch of good options here. Oh, look at this. We got 2 of these now. Honestly, that entire box could be filled with these, and I would be happy. What kind of recipes we got? Steakhouse ravioli, shaved ribeye quesadilla, barbecue sloppy joe, cheesy barbecue chicken sandwich, spinach artichoke pepperoni pizza. All these do sound pretty good, but I think I just want to make my own creation. We have pizza bread. It said something about chicken. There should be chicken here somewhere. Chicken. Let's do like a chicken pizza. We can put pepperoni on it. Oh, cheese. All right, let's do that. All right, let's give this a try. You know what? For a homemade creation, it's pretty good. So I think you guys are gonna love Hungry Root as much as I do. So for a limited time, you can get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. So click the link below or go to hungryroot.com, use code TUBE. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com. Use code TUBE at checkout. You can also click the QR code on the screen, and all the links will be in the description. Now this next one, another cup. I don't know why all of the Unbreakable stuff is pretty much all like cups and like vessels for drinks. But it's this one. This one is, I'm almost positive it's Japanese. I guess it could be Chinese, but I'm pretty sure it's Japanese. And it just says mug cup. It honestly looks like a prisoner cup. Like, it actually reminds me, I don't remember which cartoon it is, but way back in my childhood, there's a cartoon that I'm thinking of where like the cartoon characters would like be in jail, and then they would like run their cup like up and down like the jail bars. I'm sure somebody knows what cartoon that is, but it reminds me of that. Now this one, it feels very fragile. Like almost not ceramic, but like, especially like around the handle area. I'm actually just gonna start by pushing this off the edge of the table, and I think that could be enough to break it. It doesn't feel unbreakable at all. All right, so let's just start with just a gentle push like this. Okay, I mean, honestly, that was better than I expected. What if we just kind of... Maybe this is a little bit more durable than I thought. All right, let's kind of like slam it a little bit. Okay, it's holding up. I'm honestly impressed. Now, one good slam, this thing's done. 100%. Okay. It is not done. It's actually kind of perfect. I don't know what that knocked over. You know what? I gotta say, I'm impressed. Let's try, like, let me just hold it by the handle and just smack it on the side of the table real hard. See what that does. If I can hit the table. I don't even know what to say. Oh, that hurt. Maybe let's try the baton. Maybe that'll shatter it. Ooh. That got it. I think it's just the handle though. Yeah, it's just the handle. The cup itself is fine, but that handle was very thin up top. So I'm not super surprised. Let me try one really, really hard swing. See if we can get the main body of the cup to break. Go like I'm hitting a home run. The cup is still fine. Crazy. Let's try the hammer. Come on. This bottom part is so thick. I figured it would be fragile. Let's try the bottom with the more pointy part of the hammer. Are we serious right now? That almost smacked the camera. That could have been bad. After all that, I mean, it's like beat up, but it is not broken. So the only weak part on this cup is the handle. I think the last time I did this, there was like so many things that said they were unbreakable, and I was just able to break them so easily. Except for that vase, I think. These are actually tough. I'm speechless. I can't. Besides the handle, it's unbreakable. It truly is. Now this next one, I know is going to be able to be broken very easily. These were sold as unbreakable glasses. These are some type of like magnifying reading glasses or something. Holy crap. That is crazy. As soon as I put those on, that makes me nauseous almost. If I wore these for like 2 minutes, I bet I would throw up. That is crazy. Something about these is supposed to be unbreakable. Let's see. Okay. That's probably more than you're going to get out of regular glasses. Hey, that is... I mean, you can almost flatten these things out. That's not bad. Say if you like sat on them. Okay, well the lens popped out. But that's not really, I mean, are we considering that breaking them? Just because the lens popped out? I don't know if the lens pops back in. Yeah. No, that's back in. Let's try to go this way. Ooh. I mean, now they're bent. But they're not broken. Alright, well, the lens is going to pop out. That's almost all the way around backwards. If the lens pops out of this... Okay, let's forget about the lenses, because that's not really what we're talking about here. I mean, that's basically tied into a knot. You could pretty much just bend those right back. I mean, that's crazy. But this surely has to snap, right? I mean, that's messed up. You're not really going to be able to wear that straight anymore. But it's not breaking. The advertisement was unbreakable, not unbendable. Oh, what? I didn't even think about the hinge. The hinge has to be the weak point. Okay. So the hinge will break right off. I guess that's to be expected. But this part, that's crazy. And these? Being able to bend all the way back around? And like, yeah, this is bent in a V shape now, and you're not gonna be able to wear this on your ear. If you were determined enough, I would almost guarantee you could take like a hair dryer and heat this up and probably straighten it back out to like 100%. So that's impressive. Like if you, especially for a set of glasses, obviously you're not gonna be doing this to a set of glasses. You're not gonna twist them up in a knot. But if you were somebody who has reading glasses and you're like a little rough on them, maybe sometimes you sit on them. I don't know what else you do to them. Maybe you step on them sometimes or something. This could be an option. You know, they're not going to break unless you just happen to break the hinges. But other than that, I mean, you can twist these things in a knot and you're good. So that's kind of a win. All right, for our next item, we have this piggy bank. Now, after everything that I've seen so far, I don't think this piggy bank is going to break. This is a very thick plastic. I don't think there's a chance that it's going to break at all. So we're just going to start off with I was going to call this a bat. I guess this is a baton. We'll start off with the baton. I'm just going to slam it into the wall. There's no way. It's so, you can't really see that well on camera, but it's so thick. There's like, I could probably smash this with a hammer and nothing's going to happen. You know, I think it just cracked open. It did. Look at that. I could probably rip this open. If I can get a grip on it. Oh, it's like you can maybe tear it really slow. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that. Let's maybe, I don't know what side I hit it on, but I bet if we hit it from the other side, it'll probably crack. Maybe not. So like, what was that, a fluke? Oh, we got another crack. Got two cracks forming now. But why is it not, like, I'm hitting it on the top, so why is it cracking on the side? All right, let's wind this one up. I'm so tired. I should say I am filming much later than usual. Instead of 3 a.m., it's like 6 a.m. It's past my bedtime. Oh. We got it. Since I'm a little bit delirious, I want to see if I can hit it and have it bounce off the wall and land back on the table. Because it almost did it that last time. It's not unbreakable, clearly, because we broke it. But it is extremely durable. And I think if you have a kid or something, which, I mean, who other than a kid is going to be using a piggy bank? I don't think your average kid is going to be able to break this thing. In my hands, I can break just about anything. Now we have this. Now this one is kind of a double whammy because it was listed as unbreakable and military grade. And it's a flashlight. Now, before I break it, I will say it is kind of a cool flashlight because it gives you this wide beam that you see, but then it zooms in all the way down to that little tiny little beam right there. And that tiny little beam shines forever. So if you had something you were trying to see really, really, really far away, you could probably see really far with that. I think like one smash on the edge of the table, I think it's broken. I think I'm going to use the wrist strap. That way I don't accidentally launch this into my camera. No way. Oh, and it has like side lights on it. And red lights. That's not bad. Let's slam it on the ground. Ooh, that might have done it. That might have done it. So that still works. It's a little bit stiffer, but it still works. Now instead of slamming it, I'm just gonna kind of toss it up, let it hit the ground. Ooh. Oh, yep. That did it. No more button. Come on. Oh, no. So the button's still there. It's just a lot harder to work. Let's just drop it this way. That kind of fixed it. The button works better now. Still works. Maybe this is tougher than I thought. That's getting a little bit out there. Still works. Let me just really beat on this thing for a second. I just flashed myself with the light. The glass part is gone, so there's no zoom, but the light part is still working. I'm gonna hit it like 10 more times. If it still works, it broke, so it's not unbreakable. But this is one durable flashlight. Still works. We didn't hit it with the baton. Still works. Still works. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna try to hit it right on the light. Holy crap! It bent the baton! It's still working. The LED piece. Ooh. Oh, that was hot. That LED gets hot. Anyway, you can see the LED in there just flopping around, but still works. Okay, so not unbreakable, but very, very durable. Next, this was not, I don't really know why I bought this exactly. Because it's not listed as unbreakable. It's listed as, I think, military, again, like military tough and like extra durable. It's a G-Shock watch. I just kind of want to see if I could, slam the face of it down a couple times and see if it holds up to it, see if it shatters, see what happens. No, completely fine. Nothing. What if we slam it on the ground? Ooh. Oh, never mind. I thought it broke because the clock part turned off, but I guess it just does that. Completely fine. Let's whack it a few times. That didn't sound good. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, you can see we broke it. So I didn't even feel like I hit it that hard. Even though this is something you're gonna wear on your wrist, I feel like if you kind of like maybe hit your arm kind of hard on something, I don't think it would have been a whole lot different than me just whacking it a little bit with that pipe. So that's a little disappointing. All right, next up, I have this. I forget what this is called. It's some type of like stress, I think it's just called a stress cube or something. Holy crap. This thing smells like the worst chemicals you've ever smelled in your life. But it's just like a jelly, gooey cube. It's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. So obviously, throwing this, that's not gonna do anything. What I would like to see though, however, is I want to take my crossbow and shoot it and see if it will stop a crossbow. A miniature crossbow. My full-size crossbow has been misplaced, so we're gonna have to go with the miniature one. But I don't know if it'll stop it. All right, so this crossbow, it might look small, but don't underestimate it. It does pack a punch. Come on. Probably do it like that. Let's see if it will stop it. 3, 2, 1. I'm speechless. Just take a look at this. It almost fell out before I even picked it up. That's crazy. And I mean, this thing, it's not like, this thing doesn't shoot that lightly. I'll give you a little demonstration. I mean, I'll just stick one in this wall back here. I mean, that. Oh, that's in there. Oh, I gotta be able to get it out. I mean, it went that deep into the wood. So, I mean, it shoots hard. Put that back there for safekeeping. Okay, that's crazy. I want to do that again, actually. Again. Look at it. Now, is the goo gonna squeeze out? Not really. Kinda. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's gross. Anyway. Ooh. It's like I released the smell. I don't know what made me think of that. I just wanted to test it. All right, lastly, this is just kind of like a random, I was just scrolling through Amazon, saw this, remembered that this happened to me one time, and I wanted to test it. So, one time way back in the day, don't ask me how, I ended up running over a set of earbuds. And it was like set just like this, you know, wireless earbuds in a case. Ran them over, flat as a pancake, they just crushed, game over. Raycon, this is not sponsored by the way, this just happens to be who makes these. But I was scrolling through Amazon and saw these Raycon earbuds. And these were listed, they have like the regular ones, and then these were listed as like the ultra rugged, actually let me look it up. It's like ultra rugged something or other, impact earbuds, military grade impact resistant. I think with the way this case is made, if I was, see, it already cracked. I think if I was to just like slam these on the ground, I think the case is gonna break. So that's not really a test I'm interested in. What I am interested in, I wanna run them over with my truck. Just like that old set of earbuds I had, and they got flattened like a pancake. I wanna see if I can just run these over and see how they hold up. So, let's do that. All right, so status report after getting ran over. The case is, it's seen better days. It still works, opens and closes. I think the hinge is about to break off though. So that's cool. But the earbuds themselves, I think those are fine. Let me see if I can hear something. Still plays fine, sounds fine. So, hey, maybe they're a little bit, maybe they are a little bit more rugged than your standard earbuds. Because I know my other ones, they just flattened and they were done. So, I think that's it. Oh, you know what? I do want to shoot that Unbreakable wine glass with the crossbow. And then we'll be done. All right, let's see if this does it in. It's got to. There's no way it just deflects it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. We did it. We made it through. Honestly, that looks kind of sick. To be completely honest. I think I'm going to leave that exactly how it is. So, you know what? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.